Hey there guys. So last video we had a strange cutoff where the video was tended out to be so long that I had to just cut out the house portion of the video. So yeah, unfortunately uh, I have a mouse issue and I've got a few other issues, but I'm not going to explain because you just want to see the content, do you? You don't want to see the issues. So yeah, this is my building world. So yeah, before we get into the video, I just want to say if you really like me building and you want to see more Minecraft, feel free to subscribe. I'll try to be more active, but it's difficult with the situation I have. Uh, and if you want to see more advanced builds too, also feel free to subscribe if you like that. Um, and I can't wait to do more in the future. Otherwise, I have the footage of me making the house, so let's get right into it. So yeah, let's first gather our blocks that we're going to use. Um, wood is essentially the prime block for building in this kind of design. But yeah, we're just going to do a basic house. Not like super complicated, like crazy houses you would see, but like just a house to show that to show where I've started. So yeah, I like stripped oak. I like the stripped wood in general. I find it to be one of the best blocks for pillars. I mean, you could get by with just regular oak logs. In fact, people have gotten by with these for years. But if you want to be um, using more modern blocks, then stripped wood is the way to go. So essentially, I'm going to be using spruce planks, stripped oak, and what else? I'm going to be using let's just use oak planks as well, just because a lot of wood mixes together very well and stuff. And yeah, I think that we'll start there. Okay, so we've made the shape of the house. Now we've got to we're just going to make the floor because the floor is actually quite easy. And so yeah, to do that, we're just going to do this. And I mean, we're going to change the floor, but let's actually make it out of oak planks because we know why not. Makes good mixture. Okay, so now at first we're going to have completely flat walls, but that's because um, the walls are important here. We're going to work on the roof eventually, but like the thing is the walls are very important because you need to know how like they're going to look in the end. So essentially what I do is I start by making the walls without windows and then adding the windows later on. Okay, so essentially I'm going to do, sort of this kind of thing where it's like you make basically you add some more like, detail in there. Okay, so that's complete. Now we can successfully add the windows in. I'm gonna add a window in here. I'm not gonna add any windows here. I'm gonna add a window here. And I'm gonna add a window here. Then I'm just gonna have a So I'm going to clear this out first, and then I'm going to have like a door. It's a spruce door. And then a, let's see, what kind of windows? Let's let's just go with light gray. So yeah, light gray houses, no. Light gray windows, what am I saying? Light gray windows work very well with, in this kind of case. So yeah, I think that, that this house is coming together. I'm just gonna add some staircase and slabs on the bottom because I think that makes the house look better. Okay, so we got our first layer here. Now, the second layer, I'm essentially, gonna work a little bit on the inside, add some sort of like staircase to the second floor. Otherwise, this house is coming out quite nicely. I actually kind of like it. You know what? We're just gonna do a standard ladder. I know that it's kind of lame, but this house isn't that big, and yeah, it's just good because like, it just is a very easy solution. And we're going to make the second floor. Oh, let's just continue on with oak slabs. Okay, so we got that done. Now, we're just going to continue on the same pattern, and then like we'll make the roof. So yeah, now we're going to start working on the roof, which is, I mean, I think it's just going to be stone stairs. And then we're going to mix some stone bricks, I think. Yeah, stone bricks in between. Alrighty, so that is our roof done, and honestly, this house is turning out a lot better than I expected. But the only problem is we got this right here and this right here to deal with. So essentially, I'm gonna show you how I deal with it. So yeah, first I'm going to do something like this, and then do something like this, and then I'm going to do something like this, and then I do the same thing I do before. And then boom, and then I just continue the roof this way, like so. The word that everyone uses while building. And so, hold on a second. How on earth are you going to be able to build with this roof in the way, essentially I'm going to take this and then I'm gonna, make it so like it's a curve. So essentially this is gonna be curved, and then this right here is gonna be in the curve, and then this right here is gonna be curved, kind of like that. That's essentially what I'm going for. And then I'm going to delete this, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to get a stone brick slab, and then do it like that. So that's essentially how I deal with this over here. But this seems a little big, although what I do here is I usually you could be lazy and just do this, but we're not lazy. Just have a ridiculous overhang. Essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something on the along the lines like this. Basically, I'm going to have this, and then I'm going to have it be like this, and then actually we're going to raise that a block, because it's not going to work out if we don't. So now we're just going to raise that a block, raise this a block, and then we're going to do this, 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 and then we're going to do this and this. Now the tough part here is that it's a little far away. Like this is a huge block distance. So yeah, essentially it's going to have a very shallow roof. Like the roof isn't going to be very steep like it is up here. So yeah, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to build a staircase right here, and then same for over here, and then we're gonna do it like that, and then that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that looks nice. And so we're just gonna do the same thing except with stone slabs. We're gonna take this out. We're gonna take we're actually going to take all of these out. And then we're going to build this. Slab it. Actually take these out and then just build these staircases. We're going to actually build this. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Kind of like that. And then we're going to do something like this. We're going to take that out. We're going to take all of these out, and then we're going to do something like this. And then we're going to do 4 slabs across the way like this. So yeah, that right there is the roof over here done. Now, now that the roof is done, we're gonna have to work on the interior and fill in everything here. So yeah, we're gonna take the wood and let's hop on inside. So yeah, essentially we need to work on the interior because we can't have this ugly roof showing. So essentially, instead, what we need to do is we need to, cover it up. Basically, we need to cover up the roof, and that is actually not that hard. Essentially, what we do is we For this right here, since this is slabbed, we have no other option other than to cover it with wooden blocks like this. And then, we're going to use staircases because staircases, essentially, we're going to cover it up with stairs. That's how, how it works. So yeah, it looks like our house is fully built in, although we're going to need to fill this in, actually. So yeah, we're going to be breaking this and then filling this in with stripped wood. So it doesn't look odd. The general house itself looks complete, especially from the outside. Like this, you can, like, honestly, this just looks like an actual house. Like, honestly, it turned out way better than I expected. But that isn't over yet because we still have to do the interior and we still have detail to do because detail matters. All right, we're almost done. But we still got this whole like porch right here. Needs to be filled in with something. Okay, so that right there is my first house of this channel done. And I have to say, it turned out really well. I didn't expect it to turn out this well. Like this, I mean, I just freehanded this essentially. And this, this is kind of surprising for your first house. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna call it there. I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be like a longer episode. But if you like this, if you want to see more building and more other things and more Minecraft in general, feel free to like the video and subscribe. Anyways, bye.